Hey world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. I have a whole lot of pickled steels I want to show you, but not today. So let's move them out of the way. What I want to show you today is this. It is a pickled steel, but before we get to this, let me show you this thing. Look at this little knife. This is the... Okay, that's a sheath I had made for it. This little thing, if you look at it, this is a goblin. This is the first goblin that was ever made. And this is a Johan Jordaan custom knife. Okay, so I hope you can already see where this is going. Anyway, this thing is fantastic. 3 finger, 3.5 finger. Look at that. There's actually a cutout for that pinky to rest. This thing is super nimble, super nice. I love the shape of this knife. I love everything about this little thing. Okay, but we're not talking about that. But why do I have this out? Because over here I have the prototype. Okay, but I was assured that nothing will change on this knife. Because there is nothing to change. That nothing would change on this knife. And look at this. Pickled steel over there. Beautiful green micarta. Aluminum scales. And then we have this blade. On the blade it says 14 C28N. And it says WAR HOG. And then do you see that symbol over there? Do you see that symbol over there? Do you see that symbol over there? Yes, this is a Johan Jordaan collaboration with Pickled Steel. And I must say, this knife is fantastic. Okay, we have thumb studs. And we have this. An access lock. This is the first access lock that Pickled Steel have done. But look at this thing. The pop of red. The red thumb studs. The beautiful blade. And look at this. If this looks like something, well, it doesn't look like something you've seen before, but if it seems kind of familiar, this was actually Johan Jordaan's entry into the Kaiser design competition. So they went with another option, but it's their loss. Because I am so happy that I can have this thing in my hand now. The access lock on this thing works fantastic. It is a super fidgety knife. Now, this is not a long knife. We'll do the full review later. But let me tell you, this thing is a meaty, meaty little guy. Okay, so you can get 4 fingers on there. We have the same type of ramp here at the bottom where we lay our finger. We have a nice groove for the first finger and the rest just fall in there. This thing feels so nice. We have this wonderful jumping over here, over there. So you are locked in. I love this modified sheep's foot blade that it has on there. I love this beautiful coating on the blade. I love everything about this thing. We'll do weight later on. It's not heavy, but it feels reassuring. So the action on this thing is fantastic. Okay, now when you're going to buy this, you will get extra cleaning cloths and I think pocket clip, because we do have a wire pocket clip and it's a wonderful wire pocket clip. I love wire pocket clips. They might not look the best. I don't know, some people don't like them, but I love them because they are so functional and so nice. This thing is a fidgety monster. When you have it in your hand, you just want to fidget. And I quite like this. The green just works with it. Now it's going to come out in, I think, brown and green, micarta, or black. Okay, it's going to come in a few different colors. Yes, but before you start ordering these things, wait a while. It's going to take, because the first production run, I think they said is already started or something, but it's going to take a while before they are available. But look at this. You can feel envious so long. Well, me too, because I have to send this back. That is making me sad. The green, actually, today I was wearing my Springbok jersey, actually a very old one because I'm too fat for my normal one. So everybody's wearing their Springbok jerseys because tomorrow is Saturday, yes, and then we are playing. The Springboks are playing, so that's going to be fantastic. It's going to be 9 o'clock at night, so don't start drinking too soon. On that note, it is Friday. And then this is Heritage Weekend, but for us normal folk, it's Braai Weekend, which means Monday is Braai Day. So we have an extra public holiday where we can just braai. That's nice. Okay, so if you want to follow along, I'm going to braai now. Yes, let's do that. Wait, before I go away, I was still telling you, inside the box you're going to get extra hardware, extra pocket clip, and extra Omega springs, or whatever they call these things. So that's already fantastic. Okay, and yes, I love this thing so very, very, very much. Okay, now I'm gonna go braai. Okay, I did not even clean the braai. I just chucked everything in here. I'm gonna say it was because of the wind. Luckily, a tree broke and fell onto my trampoline. Otherwise, that would, well, not mine, the kids' trampoline. I don't regularly jump on it. Anyway, otherwise, that would have been living in a neighbor's garden, I suppose. Hey, I chucked it out of the chimney now, and now the sticks, they're burning. But anyway, so we'll do the braaiing now. Okay, our coals are quite hot, but ready, at least for the pork chops, because we're doing pork chops and lamb ribs. Okay, we have pork chops and we have a lamb rib. Now, the pork chops, and yes, I am still using this thing. I was cutting pieces of wood with it now. Please don't tell the designer or the guy from Pickled Steel. Anyway, so we're going to take these things, okay, and then I'm going to now already add 6-gun grill seasoning because my brother says that's what we have to do. And then this guy, our little lamb rib, I'm just going to take out of its little package, if I can, one-handed. And then I'm just going to score it on the back. Let's do it now. Okay, but one-handed is a bit difficult. So I'm just going to score it like that, so it's easier to cut later. And it... Okay, that's not exactly according to the bones, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to score it lightly. No, I'm not going to trim that off. I think I'm just going to go between the bones. Just give it a little score like that. I hope you can see, because I'm also looking, so I can't look at the camera while doing that. Okay, and then I'm going to chuck it on the fire. I'm not immediately going to spice this, and then later I'm going to spice this, and I'm going to chuck Lappie's sweet marinade on everything. Okay, please excuse the leaf blower. Anyway, first in. These guys look. Also excuse the ambulance. We live close to a hospital, which is why I bought here, so I can go to the hospital quickly. Okay, anyway, so we have this on the fire. Pork chops. Okay, the flames are starting, so I'll have to move quickly now, but we're using Lappie's braai sauce, sticky ribs, and it's for chicken, chops, steaks, and ribs. And then it's made in South Africa, and it's best before never. The stuff is immortal. Okay, my chops are on fire. Okay, I think they're done, so I'm gonna add some Lappie's, and then I'm gonna quickly brush them and chuck them in a pan. Okay, one side is done, so now I'm just, I hope you can see, so now I'm just doing the other side. This stuff pretty much, as far as I can tell so far, tastes exactly like Jimmy's. It's just way cheaper. So if you are a fan of Jimmy's like I am, do that. Oh, and these things are not bites. I just cut them open because they were curling. And I was using my WAR HOG, and it worked perfectly. Okay, my little lamb rib is on the fire. I'm just going to sear the top, then turn it around and cover this thing, which I never do with the Weber, but anyway, so to kind of slow cook it for a bit. Okay, please excuse the leaf blower, it's invigorated, so it's working faster. This is braai weekend, so everything has to be pretty for the people. Okay, I put this thing, well, I am putting this thing on the side, and then I'm slowly baking it because we want the fat to kind of render out, and it's a lamb rib. You know how to braai a lamb rib. Anyway, so I'm doing this slow and I'm doing it covered most of the time. Sorry, my tongue is tired. It's Friday. Anyway, but this thing looks fantastic. Okay, so almost. And tomorrow it's a big game for South Africa. Okay, so this stuff has been going for like, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. And the thing with lamb ribs, there's this membrane in between the fat and the meat. So if you don't cook it thoroughly or long enough, then that thing is like a piece of plastic. But if you do it slowly, the stuff melts in your face like butter. So I'm gonna keep doing it slowly like this, and then I'm gonna give it some of that lappies, and then we will eat. Okay, so both sides have been given, a lot of, what's that stuff? Lappies. Okay, so I'm done now. I'm gonna cut this up. We're gonna eat it with pop, which is like white maize porridge, I suppose, or grits, but fine, whatever you want to call it, and lots of butter. Okay, all of you stay safe, happy. Have a good one. Goodbye.